Hello, anacortes. Welcome to Science This Week. You're getting a new bag of materials from your teacher, and there's 3 lessons in there, and this very first lesson is called a Cartesian diver, because we're going to make this diver that's inside of our water bottle actually go up and down, sink and float, depending on how much pressure we put on it. So this is what you'll need to pull out of your bag. It's this little bottle. Everything that you need is inside the bottle already. You've got an eyedropper and a little squid lure. And you're going to open this up and get these materials out of here, actually. The squid can take a little bit of work, so you can get your finger in there and try to pull it out. So this eyedropper is actually going to be the let me get it out there, is the Cartesian diver, and this is just for fun, because we're going to add that at the end, just to make it look really cool. What you're also going to need is some water, and so we're going to take those things out and take our water bottle to the water and fill it up. So this bottle was another one I had, and it's filled up with water. So let's open this up, and you can see it's very full with water. What's going to happen with a Cartesian diver is that we're going to make this eyedropper barely float. So we're going to have this thing barely float, and when we add pressure to the outside of the bottle, it's going to actually compress the air inside, and when you compress the air inside, it's going to increase the weight of this, and it won't be buoyant, and it can sink. Now there's a lot of science in there. I don't want to get too much in this, but we're going to do this activity. So this is going to be the Cartesian diver, and we're going to have to fill this up with some water so that it barely floats. And we're going to do that by getting this water bottle really, really full, getting this eyedropper. Now the eyedropper black plastic part, the rubber part, can come off, and we're going to keep that barely on there, and we're going to squeeze on this black part as hard as we possibly can, and we're going to put it inside of the water and suck up as much water as we possibly can. Now there is a way that you probably could put too much water and it could sink, but I haven't actually done that. I've tried to make this sink and it hasn't. It keeps floating every time. So I've got about 1 mil of water on here, a milliliter of water, and it has the 1 on there. You can see that, and that should be just perfect. It's going to float, and you can actually see it in this right here. You can see the air. You can see the air is about right here. Now when we seal this nice and tight, we can squeeze. This is the Cartesian diver, and this is actually done, so we can actually make this work right now. You can see when I squeeze on it that water is going up inside of the eyedropper because we're compressing the air inside there and adding water. Now when I do that, if I compress hard enough, I'm adding so much water that it sinks. It can sink. I can make this the eyedropper go up and down, and that's your Cartesian diver. So I'm squeezing pretty hard, and I can make it sink. I can make it go halfway, and you can actually see the air bubble inside of there change. And go up and down. Now this is your Cartesian diver. This is all you would need to do to make your Cartesian diver work. But we're going to actually take this lid off. I'm gonna get my eyedropper out of here. I'm actually gonna get rid of my water, and I'm gonna put new water in. But this time I'm gonna add this squid because it's gonna look cool. So now with the squid on here, you can see the squid is in here. I'm gonna put the cap back on. So now I have the squid on my eyedropper. I can't see the air bubble anymore, but still the same idea will work. I can squeeze it, and I can make this thing go up and down. And you can amaze your friends and your family with your little diver that you have. Let's see if I can get the pink side up in the front. There we go. And you might have different color squids, but you can make it go up and down as you want. All right. If you want to learn more science on it, you can learn about Cartesian divers. The spelling will be on this video here. But for now, this is just an activity for you to try out and make and show your friends. One more time.